Hey, what's up, guys? Ian EW, if you want to call me here, and I'm here with a FIFA 13 Ultimate Team video, and I decided to kind of just lay off like the actual path, like the Path to Power or Road to Glory, and cause I mean, those are good and everything, but I don't know, it's just really not my thing, cause it's not like every single game I do good and stuff, and I know it's not all about that, but I do like to win stuff, and I don't know. It's just kind of I started recording episodes and it wasn't really exciting, so decided to just do like a video. Not really just like playing. I mean, I will do some playing, but kind of just like how to, just some like tutorials and stuff, and like cool things I find out, or like maybe some good players no one really knows about, like overviews and stuff. So basically, I'm gonna be covering a couple things in this video. Basically, gonna be covering the three main things is how to do a good hybrid team, how to solve your chemistry out, and what EA tax is. Now, I know a lot of you guys that watch FIFA commentaries are probably that you know a good amount about the game and you don't really need this. So if you want to click off, it's fine. But if you want to watch, keep on watching because I don't know, maybe you'll learn a thing or two. And because I don't know, like I think all these things kind of fall into one because some people want to make hybrid teams and stuff, but don't know how to get some good chemistry, and they don't really know how to get good chemistry, like how it all works. These are kind of for like the newer players that want to solve everything out. Because I mean, if you're watching this, you probably looked it up, and you need this. I'm also gonna find out how I'm gonna solve, not solve. I'm gonna tell you how EA tax works, and I'll put timestamps in the bottom leading to like which part in the video is the hybrid squad, chemistry, and the EA tax. So I'm going to start off with making the hybrid team and the chemistry part. So what you want to do first, you're going to want to find a formation you like. I'm doing a 3-5-2 here just because it's like one of the formations I haven't really used a lot yet, and it looks interesting. So I'm going to do that. I mean, you can do really any formation. You can do any formation you want. It really doesn't matter. It's all about what you want to play, and it's not going to hurt doing whatever formation you want. It's just the formation I decided to use here. So I have the 3-5-2. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of plan ahead before. Go over to the database, find out what kind of players you want to get, and what players you can put in each position. So what I started doing is I wanted to have kind of a Premier League front, and I had a good amount of money to throw around. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll get Wayne Rooney from Man U, because I haven't really used him yet. He's one of my favorite players, and he's definitely a good one. So I had him in there. He's kind of going to be the anchor for our team. So 89 overall Man U from England, 88 shooting, 83 passing, 84 dribbling, all that stuff. 4-star weak foot. Got him for 136k in the formation, pretty good deal. So I have him there. So he kind of is what I based my whole team around. Right when I got him, the reason I started making this team is because I wanted to have Wayne Rooney. So this is when I started planning out, like who I want around him. So when you want to do a hybrid team, you want to do either two things. You want to have either multiple countries or multiple leagues. I like to do multiple leagues and multiple countries. It all depends, though. So right here, I want to do, on the right side, I want to do a Brazilian side. And on the left side, I want to do a Spanish side. And the two strikers are going to be English as well to fill in the chemistry with Wayne Rooney. So I'll start with the right side. Center defensive mid 3-5-2. I got Anderson. Anderson is also from Man U because he gets the 9 chemistry with Rooney. I'm going to do all the chemistry stuff after. Get all the players out of the way. But you see there Anderson, has pretty decent stats. He's good. He's really good for putting in those hybrid sides. Defensive mid, Brazilian, on from the Premier League. On 3,100, pretty good price. So you see right now, they both have, well, Wayne Rooney only has 6 because he doesn't have a lot of people around him yet. But you see, where these little numbers, oh my god, where these little numbers show, it shows, for Anderson it shows 9, Rooney shows a 6 right on the bottom. That is your chemistry, and what it basically is basically how good your player is going to play. Even though Rooney's 89 overall, with that 6 chemistry, it's going to lower him down. He's not going to play up to an 89 standard. And how you basically get your chemistry to where you want to be is you want to surround them with players that they're comfortable with. So since Rooney and Anderson are both on Manchester United, they have the green line, which means near perfect chemistry. Now, let's say I'll throw in Darren Bent. He's one of my strikers. Since he is on England and from the Premier League, same as Wayne Rooney, he also has a green line. How chemistry works is it revolves around mainly three things: your country, your team, and what league you're in. So, since Rooney is English, I'm gonna hold on one sec. Alright, so I'm just gonna throw in my other defensive mid, Javi Garcia. Now, you see, Javi Garcia, he's Spanish, so he's not gonna have the green line with Anderson and Rooney. He's gonna have the orange line, which basically means it's good chemistry, but not amazing, since they're both in the same league. Javi Garcia's on Man City, they're both from Man United. So Javi Garcia, just another good defensive mid, 86 heading, 83 defending. Really not the best offensive stats, but defensive, pretty solid. And since, like I said, the orange lines just show that either one that if two of the things connect, you're gonna have if two of the things connect, like if you either have the same country and league, if you have the same country and league, it's gonna automatically sync right away. It's gonna be the best chemistry you can get. If you're on the same team, doesn't matter about the country, you're gonna have the best chemistry you can get. If it's only one of the things, if it's either the same league or the same country, you're gonna have okay chemistry. So, see right there, Javi Garcia. I have him there. And for my left mid, I'm gonna have to actually go to the left wing because I haven't gotten a card yet to put him in. But I got Iniesta. And guys, obviously, if you follow soccer, Iniesta, known as one of the best players in the world. 75 pace, 91 passing, 91 dribbling. He's just a monster. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. On about 77,000. Pretty good price right there. And you see, since him and Garcia are both Spanish, but they're not in the same league, they only have the orange line of chemistry. And since he's not, also, you're going to want to also look for the right formation. I forgot to mention this, very important. You see they're on the 3-5-2 formation, and you see right under the picture of the player, it shows a rectangle with dots in it and a shoe. And the shoe basically shows if they like the position they're in or not. Since Iniesta is a left winger and he's playing in left mid, he's has an orange shoe, which means that he's okay with the position, but he's not super happy with it. Since Darren Bent's a striker, and he's in the striker position, he's gonna have a green boot, which basically means that he really likes the position. And with the rectangle, it shows if they like the formation they're in. Now, let's say if we didn't exactly have I'll throw up one of my defenders right now. I'm going to start off with Carlos Puyol. They have the linkage with Garcia and Iniesta, and since Iniesta and Puyol are on the same team, they automatically get that green line, which is the perfect chemistry. And you see right there, he's in the 3-5-2, but if he was in like a 3-4-1-2 or whatever, anything with a 3-back, he'd have an orange box, which means okay. He likes the formation, but he's not super big with it. But if he was in a 4-back or a 5-back, he'd have a red square, which means that he hates it and he doesn't want to play with it, and he'll not play up to his standards. So basically, the number where it shows the 9 or the whatever, that basically shows how good your player is going to play for you. Even though the player might have like the good overall, if that chemistry isn't there, he's not going to play up to his standards. And I'll do my next center back is David Luiz from Chelsea. Gets the automatic linkage from Anderson because he plays for Chelsea, who's in the Premier League, and he's Brazilian, so he gets that green line right there. And Javi Garcia, since they're both in the Premier League. When you want to do like these teams, you kind of want to get a little triangle. So you see how Iniesta, Puyol, and Garcia are in like the triangle. You want that to kind of be at least all orange and green. It's not always gonna work, but most of the time it is. And for my other center back, I have Felipe Santana. He's plays for Dortmund. He's Brazilian, 81 pace as a center back, 84 heading. He's very solid and he's really overpowered in this game, not gonna lie. But you see, since him, Anderson, and David Luiz are all Brazilian, they all have pretty good chemistry together. And for my right mid, is here. Yeah, I got Hulk, and got him because he's Brazilian. Really, the big right mid from Brazil slash right wing. Can't really go wrong with them. 4-star skills. Look at those stats: 90 pace, 85 shooting, 82 dribbling. Those three right there are pretty solid. And you see, you got the triangle right there. Rooney doesn't really interact with Iniesta or Hulk that well, but that's going to be okay in the long run because, like I said, we have the three up here. And now I'm saving up for the inform Defoe, who's going to go in that striker spot. But for now, I'll just put some guy in. I'll just put just find some English guy in the Premier League just to fill it in for now, because it'll just show you. Okay, Zamora. See, he's not a good example because what do you call? He's like he's not in the right formation, but you see right there, since he's English and in the Premier League, like Defoe's gonna be when I get him. They all have that green triangle, which is the perfect chemistry between those three. And just to finish it all off, goalkeeper, gonna use Joe Hart from Man City. Arguably one of the top, if not the best goalie in the world. Plays, like I said, plays for Man City. Gets good linkage with Luiz since they're both in the Premier League, and he has really good stats, and he has the 9 chemistry right there since he's in the right formation and everything. And now you see it's a 96, and if you do the math, if every single one is gonna be 11, if everyone can get 9 chemistry, they're gonna only add up to a 99 chemistry. So if you're like, oh well, what's that like? How you get to 100? Basically, add a manager, and it really doesn't matter like who your manager is. If it's a bronze guy, I mean, I like to go for a gold. It can be unrare, it can be rare, whatever you want. But you see the unrare gold guy, Montella, 352. Brings chemistry right to 100. He adds plus 10 chemistry, I believe. Just throw him in there, and that's where you basically get the whole chemistry. And you see, except for this guy right here is going to be filled with Inform Defoe. This is kind of where my team is going to be right now. And it's, pretty solid hybrid squad. I mean, there's a lot of Premier League players in here, not going to lie. But, I mean, you have Iniesta, Puyol, Santana, Hulk. And there's about 4 of them that aren't going to be in it. You kind of have to, like, what I like to do is kind of keep, like, in the center the players and then put them out on the side, the other players that aren't in the league. So you see like I did right here. So that's pretty much my team right now. Now I'm just gonna, since I'm done with that, hopefully you guys understand how the chemistry and everything works. Pretty much you just want to look out for if you have a player, same team, that's automatically the best chemistry. And if they're from the same country and the same league, they're going to get the best chemistry. And then if they're from the same country, they're going to be okay chemistry. From the same league only, they're going to be okay chemistry. Pretty much all you have to know. Get the right formation. If you're going to go for the big player, like a Rooney, I didn't buy him in this formation. I bought him in a different formation. But you want to try and get him out of formation just so you can find him as cheap as possible. And then you get the formation card after. So you do that, but with the small players like Javi Garcia, who I only picked up for 750 and a 352, just, get those players just in the right formation. David Luiz, Santana, all those players who, I say a player that's not above like 30,000, try and get in the right formation. So pretty much since I'm done with that, I'm going to go and show you how the EA tax works. I have a couple players sitting in my trade pile right now waiting for them to sell. And see 5 minutes left in all this. And basically, if you guys don't already know, in Ultimate Team, what you gotta do is whenever you sell a player, for depending on how much coins it is, you get taxed. Which basically you get 5% off whatever the card is. So right now this Carlos Tevez I have right now, I bought him, as you see right there, for 35,000. So I'm trying to put him up for about 35,500 for the starting bid price and 37,500 for the buy now price. And why is that? Because if I get 37,500, I will get my money back. And how it works is, I mean, this is only for if you want to get your money back, because I know some people, like, don't really know what this is and try and get their money back, and they lose some coins and they don't really know what's going on. So what it's basically just, I mean, it's simple math. You basically take the number of what you bought for. This is an easy number because Tevez is exactly an even number, 35,000 exactly. What you do, you scrap off the last number. So if the Tevez sells for 35,000, you will get 3,500 taken away. That's 10%. So you need to get 5%. So you basically take 3,500 and divide it by 2. So that's 1,750. And you go in there. I put them up for a little more, but you can, so if you want to, you can put them up for 36,750. Buy now 36,750. You will get your money back. And what I like to do is I like to put the starting price at what I bought them for, because if I lose a couple coins here and there, it's not really that big a deal. But if you want to do the buy now, especially overnight, you want to put them up for that price, if not a little bit more. Ever for another example, he dropped since I got him. I bought him for 14,250, and that was back a little while ago, and his price went down, so I put his starting price at a little lower, and the buy now at and the buy now at 14,750, just so I can just try and get as much money as possible. See, it's about to tell you right here. I put at 24,750. There's already bids going on right now, 25,000. This guy is this bronze guy. I made a MLS bronze team that kind of, when I started off Ultimate Team, just trying to sell those players, Doomby, see right there, that's only 2,000, you take off the 0, so that's only 200 coins will get taxed, and take half of that, 100 coins, so you just add 2,100. It's really simple, and it does help when you get your money back like that, and it's really, really that easy, guys. EA tax is kind of annoying, but it's really, really simple in the long run. So, I'll see you later, guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. And I'll see you later. Peace.